Okay, Jesse, the big issue yesterday was this matter of a broken car and block assembly system on the boat, and you're working on that right now. And I'd like you to show me what happened yesterday that made this impossible to fully repair once it happened.
Well, we had this pin right here break, and the threads were stuck into the shackle, the other side of the shackle. Obviously the block came off, but there was no way to replace this pin because this side of the shackle had the thread stuck in it. So we were able to rig something off the after part of this car that slides back and forth for the jib, and it was a lot looser than this is, and it made the jib sit out a little bit further and a little bit higher. And the way these jibs are set up is this block is supposed to be as close to the deck as possible because the jib is actually sheeted right to here. So if the block is actually out a little further and up a little higher, you're not going to get as good of sheet angle on it. So that's why we couldn't point quite as high yesterday in the last two races on port tack. And
now, your argument yesterday to the jury, to the protest committee, was that you should have had an equal boat, and that because this system was not functioning, we were not equal, and the matter was compounded by the fact that we were not allowed to have any kind of spares aboard. We couldn't put another car or another shackle in place. We just didn't have them on board, even if we could have done it, and therefore we were at a distinct disadvantage. But the committee decided not to allow the protest. Did they provide any background on their decision?
The background that we've heard from other competitors and in previous races is that the idea of spares on board were for things such as a spinnaker pole or a spare sail, or something that a team with a lot more money could just buy everything for the boat and everything would be brand new. So their intent was not to say that you can't keep a spare block on board, but a lot of that was lost in translation, and the organizing authority is all French, and they didn't want to create this scenario where the team with the most money is going to win. So that's why they said no spares. We were able to acquire a block from the English team that we were able to jury rig something with, but again, it wasn't as the boats are designed and supposed to be. So it obviously affected us.
Obviously a disappointing decision. It does impact our overall standing. But we did pretty well today. Did you say anything to the team this morning after the decision had come down about what they should mentally be doing about this?
All we can do is take it for what it is and go out there and continue to sail. We can't remember or think about the decisions that are made. We have to just take it for what it is and sail every race like it's going to be the best race or is the last race. You know, the best teams are the teams that forget about what just happened and learn from it and go on to the next race.